So now that we've chosen which file we want to keep, we're going to go in and manage the metadata. Before I click this button, the Edit Metadata button here, I just want to point out that if for any reason you're in the middle of working with a group and you decide, oh, you know what, maybe I don't want to manage this group right now, all you need to do is click the back or back to groups button, and that will take you back to the results and you can choose a different group to work with. So just wanted to point that out while we were on the screen. But now I want to actually continue on into the metadata editing. So here we are now at the dashboard where you can edit and combine metadata. And we think that this is such a powerful part of this feature because it's really great to be able to identify duplicate files, and it's even more powerful when you combine that with the ability to actually mix and match and add new metadata for the file that you keep. So we're going to give you an overview of how this functionality works here. So in the caption area, you can see it says select or add new. And what that means is if there are any captions in the files in this duplicate group available, they're going to show here. So I'm going to click down and you can see, yes, there are two captions that are already available in this group. And if I want to select either one of these, I can do that just by clicking on it. But if I didn't like those, I could actually, or if maybe my group had no captions whatsoever, I could create a brand new one here on the fly, and I would just type that in. So let's just type that in and say brand new caption. So now you can see here, we've added a brand new caption in that field. File name, you can see all the file names that are available here from this group. And I don't necessarily want to use any of them because they're not super descriptive. So I'm going to go ahead and create a brand new file name. Zach Portrait. Okay, so now my file is going to have a brand new name. Now, if my files have a location, any of them have a location, they're going to show up here. It looks like I only have one available, so I can click on this location to add it to the file that I keep. Or if my file either has no information on location or I don't have the correct location, I can search for a location just like I would in MemoryWeb and either add a location that's existing in my account but wasn't on these files, or I can create a brand new one here on the fly. I'm going to go ahead and click the one that's available just to keep us moving along here. Now the date is another area that works very similar to MemoryWeb when you're inside your account. You can either choose the existing date if there is one, but if it's missing or it's wrong, you can either add an exact date as you would inside the app, or you could do an approximate date, which is either a season or a month or a year, range of years. All those are options. I'm going to go ahead and choose the exact date that was in there because I know that is correct. And then for people, this is great too. So anybody who's been tagged in the photos will appear here. We only have one person, so I'm definitely going to add him. But if I wanted to add anybody else to this, if there were multiple people in the photo, I could do a search and it would look in my MemoryWeb account to see who matches that, or I could create a brand new contact on the fly if it was somebody who had never been tagged and wasn't created in my account before. And I'm going to go ahead and click done because I know who that person is. And then for keywords, I can either keep all of the keywords that are tagged right now or available right now, or I can click one off. If I don't want one, I take it off. If I want to add a new one, I can add a new one. And that's now part of the keywords that will be added to that one photo. And then here in the album section, it will show you all the available albums from this group of photos. And I'm going to go ahead, and I don't necessarily want to keep the Windows uploads. That just told me that it was uploaded through the Windows uploader. I'm going to have my test album and my team photos. If I wanted to create a brand new album, I could do that here, or I could add an existing album that is in my MemoryWeb account that just wasn't available here from this group. So I'm going to choose done. And then at this point, I am done editing. If I wanted to go back, once again, I could, but I'm good at this point. And so now I am going to click done editing. And you can see here now, we have a confirmation of the metadata. It shows the information that you'd seen on the first part, the resolution, and now also has our file name, our brand new file name, our description, we have brand new caption, our original keywords and our additional one that we added, our albums, our people. So everything looks good to me. You can also see the original information that was part of that file that we had chosen. So lots of information here, but this all looks good to me. So I'm going to go ahead at this point and I'm going to say confirm. If I wanted to make some changes, I would just click back, but I'm good. So I'm going to say confirm. And now you can see here that this is going to confirm that we are going to merge the final metadata into the selected file, and we're going to delete those two duplicated images. Remember, we removed the one black and white version from our group that had 4 photos. So now we are going to keep one of the versions that is full color and delete the two duplicated images. So I'm going to do that right now by clicking delete. And it's just going to take a few moments here because we're doing lots of stuff behind the scenes. We are deleting files, so those are getting removed permanently from your MemoryWeb account. And we are also then making sure that we gather the metadata that either has been created new or selected for this file or edited, to make sure that it is actually saved in the file that we decide to keep. So, okay, here we go. You can see now we are at the stage where you can see the one file that we eliminated from the group is still there. And then we have this new one copy of the other version of the photo. And if I wanted to double check it, I could just click this and then it would take me to that photo and show me the details. One thing that I want to also point out at this stage is if for some reason you realize, oh my goodness, you know what, I actually didn't want to merge those photos. I'm second guessing what I did. While you still have this session of the desktop uploader open, you will see a button here that says undo. So if you wanted to undo this, you just have to click undo, and then all of your photos will come back and be as they were before you created the merge. Once you exit the session though, it will not be an option for you to undo that. So just keep that in mind. So hope you enjoyed this demonstration. If you have any questions, contact us at support@memoryweb.me, and we hope you enjoy using this very, very exciting new feature.